Hi, I'm Randy Brown, your YRA-Year athlete instructor. Today's lesson is covering second base on a steal with a runner on first and a runner on first and third. So there's 6 key points. Number 1, your pre-pitch communication with your second baseman. Number 2, prior to the pitch, get in double play depth to cover second on a steal. Number 3, during the pitch, get in athletic ready position. Number 4, your route and angle to cover second. Number 5, your footwork around second base. And finally, number 6, catch and tag. So let's go back to point number 1, your pre-pitch communication. This is all set up based on different levels of play, where it'll either come from the coach at the youth level or at the high school level or older levels. It'll be done through a signal, whereas I'm going to do it from the front, where it's an open mouth, closed mouth system. What this is if the shortstop's going to call the play, if he wants the tag or to cover second, he's going to close his mouth, and the second baseman will reciprocate by opening his mouth. If the shortstop is not covering, he'll start out by opening his mouth, and the second base will reciprocate by closing his mouth. That way, we know who's covering the bag. Somebody has to be here at all times. At the youth level, the coach may scream out who's covering, or if it's a right-handed hitter, the second baseman will cover. If it's a left-handed hitter, the shortstop will cover. So in point number 2, prior to the pitch, you want to get in double play depth. So here I am in double play depth. Second baseman and myself, we just got our communication down. All right, so this is where I'm going to be prior to the pitch. Now, in point number 3, during the pitch, I'm going to put myself in an athletic ready position to be able to break and move to second base. So once the pitch is being delivered in point number 4, my route and angle to cover second. So as I creep step into ready position, I'm going to start taking a couple, 2 to 4 steps towards first base. What this does, it allows me to still cover ground in case the ball is hit. Once the ball is by the hitter, now I'm going to take an immediate straight line to second base. All right? And if there's a runner on first in point number 5, if there's a runner on first only, as I get to the bag, I'm going to put my heels on the front corners of the base and I'm going to straddle second base. If there's a runner on first and third, I'm going to place my left foot on the front right corner of the base and I'm going to straddle out towards home plate to be able to catch and tag. Or if there's when the runner on third breaks, I can come off the bag and make a play at home plate. And finally, in point number 6, I want to make sure I catch. I take the glove down to the ground, take it to the runner, and if he happens to stop, then I can go get the runner. But take it down in front of the base first, and if the runner stops, you go and you tag him. Same thing applies on this. I catch, take it down to here. If the runner happens to go around, I just follow him around. So let me give you a few examples right here. First one is going to be with the runner on first base only. So I go into my communication here. I'm covering the bag. Creep step, pitch is on its way. It's by the hitter. Right down. Okay, and make sure you get out of the way. You get here and get out of the way. The second one here is going to be with a runner on first and third, where I come to the front left corner, catch, and tag. So you're in the ready position, you creep, and you get out of the way. And finally, the last one right here, there's going to be a runner breaking from third, so I'm going to come off the bag and make a play at home plate. So I'm going into my pre-pitch communication. I have the bag, creep step, pitch is on its way. So remember these 6 points. Number 1, your pre-pitch communication with your second baseman. Number 2, prior to the pitch, get in double play depth to cover second on a steal. Number 3, during the pitch, get in athletic ready position. Number 4, your route and angle to cover second. Number 5, your footwork around second base. And finally, number 6, catch and tag. So that's covering second base on a steal with a runner on first and a runner on first and third.